was a welcome relief. The Sydney Sixers getting their first win over the Sydney Thunder. The Stars have been superb, winning their opening 2 games. Welcome to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Merry Christmas to everyone. Yeah, it was a disappointing win, obviously, from my point of view, against the Sydney Sixers. But they're a good side. They're always a good side, led by Moses Enriquez. I think he's a brilliant leader. I think he thinks about the game brilliantly. But against 2 really good sides tonight, the Stars have been on fire.
Here he is on Australian Suns captions for a game of cricket.
Yeah, I was worrying it's one of the best it's looked in terms of the square, very best grounds in the world.
What did you make of it?
Yeah, it felt like there was early movement, certainly.
Be on the ready out there if that West Pack ball gets in.
With this West Pack ball.
So Glenn Maxwell to bowl, he'll be on the mark. Abbas.
It's definitely something.
Edged out. Maxwell clings on, and that was a very unconvincing innings from Bubba Azam. Curran had him troubled.
1 for 5.
To a flying start. And beaten. What an over. A wicket maiden. Don't see many of those in T20s. Hughes on the drive. Good shot. He doesn't like it. It should get to the rope, although it's pulling up a touch. It gets there. First bound.
That's the length right there. That's the perfect length.
Advancing, slashing, going over the top. Hughes, another boundary.
Good proactive batting for the first over from Concurrent to the exceptional movement. It's time to take matters into.
You try and protect it with a field there, or it's pretty fired up, and that's 2 games in a row.
That is a beautiful shot. Crisp through the gap 4.
Yeah, it's certainly added to the game. I think you've seen a few batters be really affected by it. Probably most famously, Darcy Short. I'm sort of taken away for him, so
Good Christmas, Mac.
4 or 5 days early to fit in around the skis.
And the attack. Good shot. It races away. Hughes looking good.
Yeah, too short on this occasion from Harris Ralph. First ball, he's looking to ease into a spell. Just sits up on this surface.
And Finchy, that extra pace, 140, and that lack of pace on a slowish pitch.
Philippi goes hard and hammers it. Away for 4. He's rediscovered some of that form of a few years back.
Yeah, like you said, Bilbo, just the ability to then use the pace. Harris Ralph is a guy
That's a good reply from Harris Ralph. He's actually had his best year.
And believe me, there's a guy there who
might look to go really 4-1.
Hits it high down the ground. Man coming in. Probably relieved he didn't. 6. Wants to go after it anyway. His placement is pretty good. Knocking it down. To access the offside.
feels straightforward in terms of batting, does it? Tournament, and it's just probably struggling for a little bit of bounce as well.
Hit in the air. On the bounce. And 4. 5th boundary for Hughes, who's got a nice start.
That's a swing.
It's really good batting. That is a beautiful shot. Placement perfect, execution to match.
Like Josh Philippi struggled for a bit of timing, but Daniel Hughes has started beautifully. 2 great shots.
Short.
Stars teamers have been exemplary tonight.
Philippi opened up, hit it high. They're coming from everywhere. It was a tough one to take, but Maxwell's a master. He actually called out the keeper, Harper. He wanted it. He knew he'd take it. That was tough. And that's a big wicket for the Stars. do you find those catches back? That's nicely clipped away for 4. A little bit of a problem with Hughes developing here. He's looking pretty good, mate.
Yeah, I mean, saying that hasn't really got away and broken the game open.
Nicer in terms of to the bang side.
When we've gone short of that,
Edged and wide of Harper and down to the boundary. Check in a bit, Maxie. Thank you, mate.
well, that's the length we were looking for anyway. I probably just should have been.
And a dot to finish. 2 for 65.
Yes, Bocker. Yes, Bocker.
To the bench. I think obviously from here.
Pulled away. Oh, that is some shots. Hughes with a half century. Brought up in absolute style. This has been a high quality innings from the left-handed opener.
Ball at will.
Enriquez wants a quick one. Merlot shies, but would have been home.
I see so many catch up. Even Moses Enriquez, he's a player who of the wicket. Expect Daniel Hughes.
That's a great shot. Lifting it back over the bowler's head. This has been a serious knock from Hughes. Pulled away. Chance of a catch. Taken. Kellaway roars with delight as Hughes roars in disgust. He's been dismissed for 60. It was a high-quality innings. A key breakthrough for the Melbourne Stars.
Third time that Tom Curran's picked up Daniel Hughes. Wickets where the extra pace has been easier to...
13th over, 5 in the ring to really just try.
Innings. Or except to try and get Jordan Silk a 1. There's an opportunity
of it. Another excellent current. Silk on the move. Lands safely and should run to the rope. First boundary in 17 balls. The Stars have dried things up. It's time to hit the accelerator for the Sixers as the 100 comes up.
Yeah, felt like a good time to...
Enriquez to hit hard. Hasn't got enough of it. A chance of a catch. He's out. Sweeps and holds on.
huge wicket. You need wickets in this pitch.
Jack Edwards. Off the edge, away it goes for 4. They'll take them any way, any shape. Go down to M. Freedman with someone who made batting.
From Maxie, who's on the mic for us at the moment, that he felt like there was a covering of grass on it that was up.
150 would be a good score, I think, and then we're in the game.
Oh, he's had to really reach for that, and that works. Jordan Silk just about pulled his sternum trying to hit that. That looked all sorts of uncomfortable.
Yes.
Slower one. Should be out. Is out. So Siddle gets another, and the veteran is breathing fire again.
1-2.
It goes flying off the edge. The harder you swing, the further they fly. Siddle after it, won't get it.
That length has been so effective for the Melbourne Stars, but on this occasion with just the 2 fielders.
Siddle, got him. Edwards had all sorts of issues finding the middle of his bat, and now he will depart. And Curran has another wicket.
Jack Edwards goes for 11.
Joel Davies in at... He got hold of that. That is a big blow. That is into the stand. Just what the Sixers needed. Edged, and that's pretty well played in the end. Through the gap and down to the boundary.
Not known for his touch batting, but that's class from Benny Dorshus, just using that extra pace. First ball to just back away from Harris.
Every now and then, but the odds are well and truly.
Davies premeditates, hits it down the ground, And he's out. Stoinis takes the catch. Ralph with the wickets. And now Dwarshuis. And Davies goes after him. Maxwell goes back. No problem for the master. They might not bat out the overs, the Sydney Sixers.
Didn't quite.
Full toss. That did not go anywhere near where Abbott hoped. And Harper takes the catch. The 9th wicket falls. And Stoinis, he is rewarded.
3 or 4, and the Sixers are 9 for 1-3.
The new batsman. Lofted. Just over the top. A handy boundary from Richardson.
It's a beautiful shot. Walked out at number 11. And
Surface has... And that's great execution. Menendez slow to go, a mix-up. Stoinis, 144 as umpire boots. And to keep their perfect
experience that the Sixers have got in their lineup with ball in for 23. Tom Curran, he started
in this match, having sent the Sixers in. 145 to make it 3 wins from 3 to start the season. Clark and Harper out there in the middle. Got a bit to contend with though, the Melbourne Stars.
They might have learned from the first half BBL history. It's a good start from Abbott. That's the full length that we saw from Tom Curran in the first Stars. He pitched it up, he swung the ball.
Bowled him! What a delivery! Sean Abbott, leading wicket taker in the history of the BBL, and an example of why right there.
That's the shot, it's got to go for a duck.
Lead to dismiss the previous. Walking at him, slashing, cracking it away through backward point for 4.
Or just take the aggressive approach and charge down the wicket and slap it through the offside. It's a nice shot. Again, it's using the pace of the ball.
Harper off the edge. It goes very fine, and that might win the race. Over the rope it goes.
It's length again. It's a perfect length from...
Harper pulls, and pulls well. One bounce and over the rope.
It's a one place you can't afford to beat a Sam Harper. He loves the leg side and he loves Harper.
Goes after it. Hits it high and sends it all the way for 6. Productive over for the Melbourne Stars. They take 14 from it. 1 for 22.
Pace, it's hard to hit down the ground and he's certainly done that. Yep. It's such big.
Just giving himself a touch of room.
The extra height, overspin on that slip. Halfway down, he would have thought, right. Not thinking in a chase of 140. Obviously, like you.
Just over. And out to the rope for 4. That was flirtatious, but worth the risk.
Yeah, just a good cricket shot. He's got a lovely technique. Campbell Kellaway, very classical batter from team to team.
Fine.
Certain bowler in the opposition, and you identify that and you say,
that is absolutely hoisted into the second tier, about 12 rows back. That was in Harper's wheelhouse.
Yep, not that length. Nico, too short to Sammy Harper, obviously a small man, being able to swivel pull.
He goes again. Slam and Sam. He is hammering them.
if the first one was a fluke, I'll try it again. And he delivers. That's outstanding batting. He's just sitting, waiting for that. Gets deep in the crease.
Now over the offside. Landing safely and away for 4. A huge over, the biggest of the match so far. Harper, he is tearing along.
Yeah, Kane Richardson, I've talked you up to be difficult on this pitch, but you've got to...
That'll go into the gap as well. A monster over as Harper sent Richardson both sides of the wicket. 21 taken, 1 for 51. Let's get down to M. Freedman.
Peter Siddle joins me. A wicket, you've been celebrating your own.
Not controlled. Here's the chance. Must be taken. And Babar Azam holds onto the catch. Partnership broken by Davies. Kellaway departs.
Yeah, a bit of a golden arm this year, Joel Davis so far. Into the pitch. Maybe just...
Originally,
Tom Curran as well, so there's plenty of options that they can go with.
Manenti to bowl. Last couple of overs have been good. 2 losses to begin. Slashed away. That is some sort of a shot from Harper. He is in a destructive frame of mind tonight.
What a shot. That is shot of the night right there. Doesn't matter what kind of surface you play.
26 off 7 balls, and he's not done with yet. 4 more.
It's too short.
Too short, too wide, Finchy. We said it earlier. You've got to be hitting the stumps to Sammy Harper, especially in this kind of mood. Giving his...
Richardson, so 30 off. Harper hammering that away in the air and along the carpet. He is in sublime touch.
That's just good batting. He's understood right there. There's been a tactical change from Kane Richardson. It's in his favour. He wants to be able to swivel on.
Slower one, whacked over mid-off. He is seeing them superbly, waiting on the slow. That is just brilliant. Just a small gap between short third man and, well, a deep. Harper launches it. He has targeted that side of the ground relentlessly.
Yep, using that angle, that right arm angle, in towards the stumps, just shuffles across his stumps, and it's only a flick to that short side.
It was pace off, it was only 130.
Add that to the boundary counts. A magnificent shot from Harper. He is into the 90s for the first time in his BBL career.
Just beautiful batting. He's missed the pitch altogether there.
He wants another piece. What an exhibition of batting this is from Sam Harper. Extraordinary.
It's leg side, it's mid-wicket, but it's clean. It is out of the middle. Slower ball. See how deep he gets in the crease.
Harper miscues. It's over the top. It's down to the boundary. It is the innings of his lifetime. Sam Harper celebrates 100. And so he should. And there it is, Harper's heroics. An outstanding night from Sam Harper, who has taken almost single-handedly down